We're at MacGuffin's reviewing Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, 1974. With spoilers. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. I'm going to ruin this movie. I'm going to talk about the actors and I'm going to talk about the ending. And so go and watch it and come back to me. Don't watch this if you haven't seen the movie. Okay. Peter Fonda, Suzanne George, and there are Mary and Larry in this. Larry is a likable rogue. He's he and his partner in crime, Deke, played by Adam Rourke. They rob a bank, and they rob Roddy McDowell's bank, and they do it nicely. They don't use guns. If you can rob a bank nicely, but they don't hurt anyone. They don't shoot anyone. They want to fund their racing venture. Larry's a race car driver, and they want to use that money to, buy a race car and win races. So a lofty pursuit. Sure, why not? So we have John Ho is the director of this. He got his start on the Avengers TV show. He's an English director, and he was assistant director on the Avengers, and he directed an episode, and that's how he got his start. And he went on to direct Eyewitness, Twins of Evil, a very good Hammer movie, Treasure Island, The Legend of Hell House, a very good horror movie, and then he went on to do an eclectic mix. I mean, he's directed Escape to Witch Mountain, a Disney movie, pretty good. Return from Witch Mountain, same again. The Watcher in the Woods. Now, The Watcher in the Woods is, check it out. It's a horror Disney movie. It's got Bette Davis in it, and I don't know how they made it for kids or how Disney made this, but they made it. And if you can get your hands on it, it might be on DVD, check it out. And Biggles, another movie he directed, and American Gothic, not the TV show, movie. So he directed a lot of different things. That's just some of his stuff he directed, and does a good job in this. It was a drive-in movie hit. It's got some great car chases, cat and mouse car chase. Larry trying to escape with the money with his accomplice Deke. Peter Fonda plays Larry, and you might know Peter Fonda from movies such as Easy Rider, Race with the Devil, Future World, Cannonball Run, Escape from LA, Yuli's Gold, Ghost Rider, Wild Hogs, 3:10 to Yuma, and Boondock Saints 2. And of course, can't forget him in Easy Rider. This sort of reminds me of, say the Easy Rider had lived, spoiler alert, and went on to, if he had, what his career be in the 70s, what would he go on to do? And this is feels like a bit of a sequel. But Peter Fonda's in this, looking cool, rocking a mullet. Yeah, good man, Peter. He's a bit annoying for me, his character. He just, how he treats Mary and his friend Deke, who's helping him on this robbery. And Deke is played by Adam Rourke, who has been in movies such as El Dorado, Hell's Angels on Wheels, and Frogs. And I like him in this. I enjoyed his character and his acting. And Larry should have been nicer to him. Deke's not a bad guy. I don't know how Deke has put up with Larry. But maybe it's the stress of what they're doing. They are trying to avoid capture. They pick up Mary along the way. Well, Larry tries to lose Mary along the way, but she becomes part of the gang, and she's played by Suzanne George, an English actress, and that's probably why she was brought into this, because John Ho is a English director, and you may know Suzanne George from movies such as Fright, Straw Dogs, Enter the Ninja, Venom, and not that Venom, older Venom. And her, for me, she's okay in this. Her accent is a bit annoying because it doesn't sound very American, but she gets the job done. Okay, so there are three bad guys / good guys trying to get away from the sheriff and the going to prison. But we have on the chase in this is Vic Morrow and Kenneth Tobey. Now, Kenneth Tobey, you'd know from a lot of B movies and a lot of classics such as The Thing from Another World, Inner Space, Airplane, It Came from Beneath the Sea, and he plays Sheriff Donahue. He's after them. He's coordinating the chase, and we have Vic Morrow, who's a bit of a loose cannon, a bit of a wild sort of, what would you say? He doesn't go by the rules, but he's the captain. He's a captain in the police force. He plays Everett Franklin, and he wants to get these guys. He doesn't like he's one of these sort of get them at all costs. And Vic Morrow, you'd know from a lot of TV work in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Yeah, a massive amount of TV shows. Too many to mention. And he also done a TV show called Combat. He was in Bad News Bears, Humanoids from the Deep, Bronx Warriors, and The Twilight Zone, the movie. Now, Vic Morrow is known for an accident that happened. He died in an accident that happened on the Twilight Zone movie, and funnily enough, it was related to a helicopter. And he always sensed that he'd die. Maybe this is what I've heard, that he might die in a helicopter crash, which he did on the Twilight Zone movie, and it also killed two child actors. So yeah, very sad end for this actor who's very talented, and in this movie he's actually in a helicopter chasing our three bad guys, and rumor has it he wanted to be insured in the helicopter because he was worried about this premonition he had about dying in a helicopter or related to a helicopter, so he got himself insured by the film company if anything happened. So yeah, Vic Morrow's in this, and when you see him, you'll know him. He's been in so much stuff over the years, a real legend. And also, someone you might recognise is Roddy McDowall, who plays the bank manager at the start of the movie. And he's another legend. He's been in so much, so many movies and TV shows. He's just, his filmography is massive, same as Vic Morrow. And it's nice to see him in this. And you might know him from Cleopatra, the Planet of the Apes movies, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, The Legend of Hell House, class of 1984, Fright Night 1 and 2, and Overboard, one of the more recent movies. And yeah, good to see him in this. So you have some real sort of, what would you say, three actors there in supporting roles that are real sort of titans in the industry. And yeah, if you like 70s chase movies like Vanishing Point, Race with the Devil, Gone in 60 Seconds, Two Lane Blacktop, you're going to enjoy this. You've got all this practical stunt work and chases, no CGI. This is all stuntmen risking their lives. And you have to admire the work gone into this. Some great sort of camera work and camera angles, and it's edited really well. And some real fun fun banter between Larry and Mary and Deke. And of course, Larry wants to try and lose Mary because Mary's sort of tagging along, and it's fun seeing him trying to do that. And the ending. The ending is tough because I'm going to spoil this now, so switch off if you don't hear the ending. The ending, they all die they hit a train when just as they're about to make it, about to escape. And why couldn't they have lived? I know maybe the movie industry didn't want to show people succeeding at stealing money and they got their comeuppance, but it reminded me a bit of Easy Rider where Peter Fonda died at the end. Why'd they have to keep killing Peter Fonda at the end of movies? It's when he's rebelling and when he's, So yeah, that was a bit of a downer for me, the ending in this, because you begin to like the characters, even though they're annoying, and Suzanne George's accent isn't great. But look, if I tried to do American accent, it wouldn't be great either. But So yeah, annoying. I was hoping for them to escape, but anyway, look, but they go out in a blaze of glory. Yeah, they sure do. And yeah, there you go. Morality lesson: don't steal from banks, or you're going to blow up in a train wreck. And but overall, for me, 3 out of 5. I enjoyed this. It's a real sort of B-movie treat, and I can see why it was successful. I mean, yeah, great chase movie. If you like muscle cars, there's some cool American cars in this. I forget the names of them, but yeah, cool 70s cars, cool chase. Reminds me a bit of Smokey and the Bandit, that kind of thing. And yeah, a director who I know more about now after watching this. I like his body of work. Check out Escape from Witch Mountain. Check out some of his Disney stuff. Return to Witch Mountain, From Witch Mountain, and The Watcher in the Woods. That'd be a great triple bill of movies. And I watched this on Talking Pictures, which is a satellite channel, and it has some great B movies and movies like this that it's hard to find. I don't know if this is available on DVD in Europe or Blu-ray, but if you can get your hands on it, or if you can watch it on Talking Pictures, give it a go. So this has been Fred MacGuffin giving you the guff on Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. Fred MacGuffin's Reviews.